If your best BFF cheated on you and was pregnant with your fiancé's child, would you forgive them both? Something like that just happened to me. On the eve of my engagement party, my dear best friend dropped a bombshell she was pregnant, and the child was my fiancé's. As they stood before me, radiating awkwardness, I was surprisingly calm. How was this even possible? I distinctly remembered Chad's fertility test results showing a sperm count of 0. We'd been together for over a year, and I was busy putting the final touches on the engagement party. The irony was rich. I was running around, practically rolling out the red carpet for someone else. Simply put, my best friend was pregnant with my fiancé's child, and there they were, standing in front of me, looking even more uncomfortable than I felt. "Harper, I'm so sorry. We couldn't help ourselves. And we didn't expect it to happen so quickly," Brittany said, her voice trembling. "Yeah," Chad mumbled, hanging his head in embarrassment. "I didn't know I was so potent." Watching Chad squirm, I didn't know whether to pity him or myself. Was I supposed to be heartbroken over my fiancé's infidelity? Or furious at my best friend's betrayal? Neither. I clearly remembered Chad's prenuptial medical report stating, Chad's mom and I both knew about this, but we were afraid he wouldn't be able to handle it, so we never dared to tell him. Happened so quickly? It was laughable. "Harper, don't laugh like that. I know you're upset, but there's nothing we can do. I'll make it up to you. You know my mom has always wanted a grandchild," Chad said, trying to comfort me clumsily. My best friend nodded along, putting on a pitiful act. "Harper, it's all my fault. I should have gotten an abortion. But I couldn't bring myself to do it. The baby needs a father." And just like that, my engagement party became their engagement party. My thoughtful best friend even went ahead and put on my wedding dress. The irony was off the charts. The engagement date hadn't changed. The wedding dress hadn't changed. The guests hadn't changed. The only thing that had changed was the bride. Even more ridiculous, 3 days later, I received their wedding invitation, and I, the original bride-to-be, actually showed up at their wedding. Chad's mom just flew back from Europe today, and after learning the truth, she grabbed my hand and pulled me into the back room. "Harper, Chad was tricked by Brittany. This has to be a misunderstanding. There must be some kind of mistake." I looked at her, letting her clutch my hand tightly, saying nothing, because she and I both knew very well Chad is infertile. So who is the father of Brittany's baby? It's definitely not Chad's. Knowing Chad couldn't have children, I still agreed to marry him. Of course.
The article is unfinished, so keep listening on my homepage for the rest of the excitement.